Hey there, kids. Yellow Forge here. It is very early. It's very early. And here's a game from last night. I'm in my Object 430U, a tank I have been wanting for a long time. I was actually heading to the Object 430, the old one, that went up from the Object 432. And I missed the boat on that one. So then I had to start over and start grinding up towards this bad boy, which is suitable to my playstyle, it appears. I've only had a few games in this thing, and I am really liking it. Now, I don't really like Tier 10 gameplay a whole lot, so it's unusual for me to even pick a Tier 10 tank to go roll out in. It's very technical, it's really campy, you know, the spotting ranges on these tanks are ridiculous, so the maps seem really incredibly small. I don't like that a whole lot. I don't like it. But here we are. I'm playing with my buddy Walt. He's in his Bat Chat, and I'm in my 430U. And we're going to try a couple things here too. I got my system back after I performed some upgrades, and I'm hoping it's going to be able to do a couple things that I haven't been able to do on my system before. Yeah, I had rotten memory, and once I replaced that, it seems to be going pretty well. Snap for 488. Gotta like that. That E50M, he's not having a lot of fun this game. He comes in, gets smashed around. I think he made 3 shots. He didn't penetrate any or hit. Could have been me. Could have been me. We snap one into the lower plate of the Badger. He takes my tracks off. I'll take that trade. Good trade. It was a low roll though. Won't forget that. Here comes the Bat Chat on their team. And he lets me put in a 464 roll. So I gotta like this. I'm at a little over 1,300 damage already. You know, and I've got almost 800 assistance. And I'm just seesawing back and forth here, side scraping a little bit, waiting for them to come to me. And this is usually where I get in trouble, is I get a little too aggressive. Tier 10 aggression only pays off if you're with a bunch of people who want to get aggressive. And even then, it can be a little tricky. And I waited way too long for that shot. Why did I even bother taking it? I don't know. So we're down. It's 3-1. Down. It's 3-2. Okay, and I got a few mods on right now, and I can tell that we're way down on hit points. And I take another lower plate shot at the Badger, which does not go in, and he snaps me for 522. I notice he switched to gold as well. Guess he wasn't having any luck penning. I mean, I can't blame him. I mean, if he's looking at me, my tank's kind of tough. And I bounced one off the turret, the STV-1. Kind of frustrating. Or was it a turret? Yeah, it was a turret. It must be the turret. That's the only thing that's bouncing on that, right? And I get a track the Bat Chat in the middle of the field, and obviously he doesn't have another repair kit, and someone else hits him, and I take the finishing shot there. We've taken up their artillery. This is huge. We are still down, though. 7-8 in favor of the enemy team. Close to 1,800 damage and 1,400 assistance. Just seesawing back and forth. It's been kind of, you know, dull to watch, I'm sure. But here we go. We're going to put one into the STV-1. No, my little snapshot didn't work out. But the snapping will happen later. The snapping will happen later. All right, we've tied it up 9-9. But the enemy team is up massively double on hit points. So we've won the field, and they've smashed us. Absolutely smashed us in the city. So let's see. We've got 2 T-57 heavies who are in a platoon. That is a nice damage dealing tank to have. We got a Bat Chat. We got me in the 430U. Got a TVP T-50-51. And we do have an artillery, which they don't have, which is nice. I bump into this Bat Chat a lot, and I apologize to you. Actually, a couple times. It was just plain flat out, but unintentionally rude how I bumped into him. All right. So I'm thinking, are we gonna pinch your move? Hey guys, are we gonna run a pincher here, or come in at both sides, or no? You're all just gonna hide behind the bushes on the 0 line. Okay. So that's the kind of gameplay you do see here that I don't like, which is why I do prefer a lot of lower tier gameplay where people take a few more chances and so on. By the way, it is ridiculously early, and I'm hurt. I've had like 2 hours sleep, so I'm having a massive cup of joe. Pardon me. Now, it looks like the IS-7 is trying to take up that position. Oh, Grilly, he misses. And I track him? At least I hit him, I guess. This gun is not the most accurate. And my teammate signals on the map that he wants me to come back. So, you know what? I'll play it their way. I don't want to be the only guy out here. You know, we don't know what they're doing at all. The only guy we've really seen is the IS-7 and the Grillet was peeling back when I lost vision, so you know, who knows how they're going to kind of come at this. So why not? I'll go with my team, and then maybe we can mass fire if they come at us. Now, they've got an AMX-50B, kind of not meta anymore, but he's a very good player. E100, take our chances. IS-7, Silver Strunk Tank, I don't care what anybody says. Kranwagen, not a sniper, but still very strong tank. And then the K91, which is a sniper, and the Grillet, which is a sniper. Both tanks can be incredibly punishing, so we don't really want to walk into that K91's massive penetration and DPM. I don't want to take one in the face from the Grillet. So we'll play this game. Alright, so we're going to mass up a little bit. And we are really down on hit points. I've got the most. That's unusual. I have the most hit points. Not that I'm saying you've done the most or I'm the best or anything. That's not where I'm going with this. Alright, and this is where things get kind of dull. Now I gotta... you know, I really should have thought this through. But what I was going to talk about during this dull bit, maybe I'll try to speed things up again. So we've got our TVP who's in a spotting position. If they come at us at our cap, and we can get in positions to try and support him. The IS-7 has taken that stupid place that kind of places the side of the map at a disadvantage in a lot of games in regards to spotting. If somebody can get wedged in there, it's very hard to go in and then push through and take them out. Especially if it's an IS-7. So how's life? Well, you know, if you pay attention to these things, I had a sort of a life-changing diagnosis in the summer, and I had to quit a bunch of stuff, and that's gone really well, and I bounced back, and, you know, I got something going on with my eye, and they thought it might be related to diabetes. Turns out I'm not diabetic at all, just fat. So you can't, as far as I know, be so fat that your eyes have a problem. So now I get to go back to the eye doctor and say it's not diabetes. The aberration in my lens is something we just need to deal with. We'll see what happens. I'm excited. Apparently my left eye is glorious. Sniper's dream. Right eye, my dominant eye, terrible. Terrible. It's not exactly, you know, coated over white like a medieval monk. You know, that blind guy in Name of the Rose. It's not like that. Alright, they're coming up into the flag there. But still outside of my render. And I'm not really willing to press up at this point in time. Oh, let's try speeding things up a little bit, because I will get bored and take pot shots at the IS-7. It's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb. And then we'll see some, you know, watch my team. They kind of decide to shift focus. And I get bored. I pot shot the IS-7. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, E100 shows up. I shoot heat at a flat side of the turret. Bounce. Alright. Maybe there's something going on there I kind of, you know, missed out on. But yeah, so I turned 50 in September, and I hate it. I went out for drinks with a young colleague Wednesday. And, you know, we get along really well. She's much younger than I am. Really smart, really funny. But there was a part there, it was like, tell me what it was like in the 80s. That kind of made me sad. Well, there was a, oh, he did take out their Grillet, which is nice. I'm going to slow things down. Alright, so we swung down to the south to try to make a push on their cap, because we're running down on time. You know, it's under 3 minutes. And then we see that there's two guys on our cap, and they've got this thing whittled down pretty far, so we need to go in, and it looks like I already touched somebody in the cap. Reset things a little bit, buying us a bit more time. Alright, and one of the guys has dropped off the cap. Alright, so here we go. We're back in business. E100 is making a stand. He's staying in the cap. our TVP is going in to get spots. I did load some HE just to try to get reset if necessary. Tell us about the 80s. Hey, did you know that the we're doing earthquake drills at work? Sorry about chat. And the stuff that you do for an earthquake is almost identical to what you do for nuclear war. Except it's, you know, much higher chance of surviving an earthquake. But, you know, get under your desk and put your face in the carpet and put your hands behind your head. Same thing you do for nuclear war. You know, we had that training when I was a kid. And then the other thing, I grew up in the Midwest, so you also do the same thing for tornadoes. Except for a tornado, open the windows, because the pressure change can actually be a problem. Snap! Alright, so, you know, when I took the flat side of the E100 and aimed the shot with heat, it didn't do so well, but, you know, running head-on and snapping through bushes, no problem. Dead E100. Just shoot the lower plate-ish. No, snap! K91. Took him down, that's nice, up to 3 kills. And we've even this up 12 to 12. Now, our T-57s went in to take on the IS-7 and got mauled by the IS-7 and the Kronwagen, and they're going to bitch and bitch and bitch and bitch and bitch. And our TVP is a superstar. So while I'm going in here to face off against potential AMX-50, there's a 50B, and he puts one into me right away. Our TVP is simultaneously working the IS-7 and the Kronwagen. He's taking up the Kronwagen. I've taken 2 hits from this 50B. I bounced a heat shell off it earlier, but anyway, that's the last shot. I take out the last player. Nailbiter won by me. Not just the TVP. Me! Anyway, I hope you all have a great day, and I hope I get a nap or something. Cheers. So, I haven't played too many games in this thing, and this is my first class badge. Pretty happy about that. And piled in some 13 bonds. Ended up with 2,656 damage and 2,462 assistance damage. While not a whopper of a game, it was fun to pull out a Nailbiter that I thought for sure we were going to lose. Well, came in second on experience, probably because of the assistance, and then only fourth on damage behind the 2 257s, and of course the TVP, who was the superstar baller of our team. But, you know, a lot of the guys on the enemy team really put in a workmanlike effort. The IS-7, the E100, the AMX-50B, all pounded away in the town to just make this a real tough one to come back from. And being tier 10 and the fact that I did spam some heat, I didn't make any money on this, so we'll just kind of skate past that. But, you know, I did sling a lot of shots, and obviously not a lot of those were penetrations, but was enough to help my team move up. And, of course, I did take out the last tank. I took out the last tank. Let's just not, you know, downplay that too much. I kind of won this game. All right, thanks, guys. Have a great day.